AdWords is incredibly flexible and allows you to raise or lower your bids based on criteria such as the time of day or even the weather. This can be used in ads to advertise a cinema when it's raining, hoping it will pull people into an afternoon show. The main categories include device, location, time of day. Let's work through some of the considerations you may want to have in mind by hopping over to AdWords. Looking at the campaign level, mobile bid adjustments will change the bids as a percentage for the results displayed on a mobile device. To find them, click into Settings and then go to the tab Devices. As you can see in this case, we are getting a good cost per conversion on a mobile, so we may well want to capitalize on this and look to get more of them. To do this, you click in the bid adjustment and you can see here we have 10%, and I may well decide to move that up to 20, 30 or more. And once I've chosen, I will click Save. Next, let's look at making an adjustment for the time of day. To do this, come across to Add Schedule. But please note, you're going to have all features enabled. Google says that if your campaign subtype is set to standard, you won't see ad scheduling as an option in your campaign settings tab. As such, you need to change your campaign subtype to all features. To do that, you click on Edit and you'll be given the options here. Once you've selected all features, you can return to that ad schedule. Now, if you haven't got one set up already, you'll be able to click Add Schedule. But here we have one set up, and you can see it's running from 6 a.m. through to late in the evening. You can also see the dark blue where we have bid adjustments. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see a full list of your ad schedule. If you find you are getting high quality clicks that are converting, you may well decide to click and adjust the bid there. And of course, not only can you increase the bid, but you can also decrease it. Similarly, if you click on the Locations tab, you can adjust where the ads for that particular ad group are shown. The more you appreciate the end user, in other words, the person who could be interested in what you have to offer, the better you can deliver the ads to them at the right time and the right place. In this situation, you would just click on Locations and then decide which extra locations you want to add, or you can remove ones. Have a think. Are your ads as customized as they could be? What changes should you consider making today? Over the past few years, our use of mobile phones has dramatically altered the way we think about advertising online. But this also gives you an opportunity. Showrooming is when a real-world visitor decides to shop around online for the same product. And when they do, you can be there, ready and waiting with an irresistible offer. What is interesting is that you may well be the shop owner who is using an ad to reinforce what a great offer you have in store today. You could be making them an even better offer, for instance using a voucher code to get a discount. Or you may well be a competitor looking to take attention away from a business who already has that person in their store. Whatever the scenario, know this: you have an opportunity to move somebody's attention in your direction. And as such, you should start to work out some of the necessary parameters, including location. Looking only to show ads within a 1-mile radius of your store begins to focus your attention. It may be in the store itself, or it could be a coffee shop next door where they're looking. As such, you can set up to target locations by going to the advanced settings. We just had a look at this. So you go in and choose a radius, for instance, of 1 mile. Once you have created this, you may want to look at how you could have different bid adjustments based on the proximity to the store, or look at having different ads with different calls to action for each one. For instance, pop by and quote code 123 for a 10% discount today only. Have a think about your own business. How could you use this technique? So much with learning to use AdWords comes down to understanding how it simply enables you to connect your message, in other words the ad, with a particular person at a certain place at a certain time on a specific device. When you understand the map of the available options, you can adjust your messages, as well as how much you'd be willing to pay for that message to get delivered.